Hello, and welcome to Mindless Ramblings. That's the name of this part one, I guess. But yeah. So I have to be this close to the mic because this sounds the best the closer I am. So, and I'm also using really weird PC webcam because I don't have an actual webcam, and I'm just trying new things and getting feedback for it because that's how you do things, really. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. And I'm gonna grab my phone so I can have my points up. Okay. Yeah, so how's everyone? How are you doing? And I hope y'all doing well. And I hope that everything during the election, I hope you're chilling, you're not too stressed out. And honestly, I'm just gonna talk about this episode, my opinion on the election and because I mean I don't really want to talk about the election, but that's currently what I'm thinking about, what most people are thinking about. So this is probably going to be a relatively short episode, like pretty short episode because I don't really have a lot to talk about right now. But that's pretty much what is going to be the basis of this whole thing right now. Episode one is going to be the election because I don't really got much to think about or talk about. And really, this is what this thing is about, what I'm thinking, and just putting it on camera or on, you know, a platform just to see if people are thinking the same way or people are having any issues or just trying to get my thoughts out there so they're not just sitting in here basically. So yeah, that's it. But really, with the election for me, it's been kind of just like it's hit or miss for me. I'm either thinking about it a lot and I'm really into it, or I'm not and I'm trying just to live. For me, when I think the election, I think survival because whoever wins, no side's gonna be happy. One side's gonna be upset, the other side's gonna be super happy, and it's gonna be crazy difficult to, because you know that people can be a little violent, and there's some homies with guns, especially where I live. Guns are kind of crazy, so it's like, you have to be wary of people. You have to not start something like politically. Don't start something if you ain't ready to finish it, man. Like because that's me. I don't start anything because if I know if I'm gonna start something, I'm gonna finish it. Like that's just it. Like so, don't start like anything crazy if you're not gonna finish it. And I think that's the problem. And not even just in the election or politics, just in general. Like in general, just don't like start something if you're not gonna finish it. Why start something, start a fight and lose? Like if you're gonna start a fight, at least win. Like yeah, no, like seriously though. Like why are people always starting stuff and then like don't finish it or like chicken out. It's just like, come on, bro. That's why fights are so stupid, man. People always want to be starting stuff just to start stuff, not to finish it. And no point. It's just stupid. But, whatever. It is what it is. It's not something I can change. But really, it's just hard right now. The election is it's making everybody go crazy, go really insane. Like they're gonna have to like think this. There's is gonna be a lot of thinking. There's gonna be a lot of problems in America. There's already been problems, but I feel like there's going to be a lot more. When I think after this election, I'm thinking Civil War. So what you wearing the Civil War? What you bringing to that? I don't got weapons, so I'm bringing fist to Civil War. Might as well. And I guess right now this is like a fight for to stop. Um, it's early. It's really early, so I'm trying to conjure up thoughts because I want a video up today. But um, America right now, living in America, it's difficult, and it's difficult depending on your race and depending on like who you, who's the really just yeah, just depending on your race. Duh. So it's like you either it's because like you have to know that people just there's some people that don't like any other race. There's like you have to remember that you have to be on your toes. I'm a lot more on my toes this election because there's some people out there who don't who really are gonna fight, And I know protests are important. Black Lives Matter, that's important. I respect that hard, bro. Like that is what we need. We need people to know what we've been going through for years, like years. And it's just hard to, and I get that. But at the same time, I'm like, well, now I don't. Now I'm gonna go back to the point where I was like, start stuff. I don't. Now I've started stuff, and now I'm gonna be ready to finish it because I know there's some people that are gonna fight, and I know Black Lives Matter, peaceful protests and all. But I'm gonna be honest with you. In my opinion, I don't know if someone throwing the hands, I'm throwing back. It's just my reaction. It's just my way of dealing. My way of dealing with things. Even though I've never been in a fight, I know that if someone throws a hand, I'm throwing back. Like it's just gonna happen. It may not be what I want to do, but it's just gonna be what I do. Like up here, bro, I'm gonna be throwing hands. So like, it's just how it. It's just how I. It's how I'm wired. Just because I'm crazy. Kind of just yeah. I'm just crazy. So it's just like I'm going to try to defend myself in any way, shape, or form. So it's just kind of like that, and how you gotta be ready. You gotta be careful. Be on your toes. You never know. Just like don't start anything. But if someone starts something with you, if you don't want to finish it, if you don't want to fight, a run. I mean, come on. If you got track speed, you know how to get away. Run. Or B, get your homies. You know, the 4v1 at that point. Why am I talking about fights? Why do I always talk about fights? Man, this is just this is mindless ramblings. It's just me talking about what I talk to with my friends, but like now it's everybody who doesn't really know me. You're getting to know me right now. This is who I am. I'm very sporadic. I just don't really have a focus. Focus is not something I I have literally just shut up phone. No one asks you to speak. But like focusing is just not something I have. So yeah, it's so stupid. But like, you know, I'm just gonna get my thoughts out here, and that's the point. So that's really just living in America during the election. Living in America in general has been harder and harder for other races lately. It's just been difficult. It's just been really difficult, and it's gonna get more. It's getting more difficult. You just have to remember that there are people with you. I'm not saying all white people are bad because it's not true. That's definitely not true. Uh, I think some of the nicest people I've ever met and some of the nicest friends I ever have are white. So it's just not saying that to be more wary of your white friends. I'm just saying, stay, stay. Ooh, words are hard today. Stay very wary of who you're with. Be wary of who you're with, who you're around, because you never know like who they are. Because they could have voted for Trump, and they definitely voted if they're white and in the South. They definitely have voted for Trump or it's just how it's fine. I don't mind. And when it comes to that, people are like, "Oh, speaking of that, let me get my thoughts off on that." Like, if your friends who voted for Trump, who you've been friends with, and they voted for Trump, and you're just gonna unfriend them, that I also get. I understand that. Me personally, I'm kind of just like, I don't know. It's like the problem with me, the difference between me and that is, my half the people who have voted for Trump and are friends with me live in another state and are not with me right now. So it's like it doesn't really bother me that they voted for Trump, and I guess that's upsetting. But at the same time, it's just I'm not gonna I'm not gonna go out of my way to mess with them or go out of my way to say anything or go out of my way to unfollow them when I never see them anyway. So it never bothers me. So they never bother me about it, and they never bother me about Trump either. So it's not like I'm gonna get mad at him for that. It's upsetting, but I mean, I'm not gonna start throwing hands or like start creating posts saying, "Oh yeah," because those friends they're not there, and I'm gonna call my friends because I don't know. It just would be rude just to be talking shit on them because they voted on Trump on this. So it's like again, it's that if you're gonna start stuff, finish it, and I don't want to start anything. So it's just yeah, it's not something. When it comes to that, I'm like, well, I'm gonna live on. I'm not gonna let that bother me. I have way more things in my mind right now. way more things to deal with, way more like stuff in college and then my job and everything, and trying to get that situated than trying to worry about, oh, my friend who lives in so and so state in the South voted for Trump, and I have to tell him that that's wrong. You're wrong. I hate you. Just no, it's not worth it. Not worth my time. Not worth my mental energy anyway. So yeah, that's really what I'm thinking about. And I hate that this first episode had to be about the election because I really did want to talk about other things in my mind, but just that the election took over like all of that. So now I'm trying to like I'm gonna have to think of up some other stuff, but you know if you know me, I'm always thinking. So there's probably gonna be another thing. And with these videos, I don't really have a schedule yet. So I mean, if I feel like talking or I feel like you might get a video randomly. It's very random. I'll just advertise it on Snapchat, but it's very random because that's how my mind is. That's what I think. I just what I want this to be. It's just random thoughts in my head that I just want to get out at a random time. Now, eventually, if this gets popular, this blows up, I might just throw it. I might just be like, oh, I might just make a schedule and try to uphold to that schedule. But right now, currently, while things are going on outside of this, and just like I'm just gonna, when I feel like uploading, I'm gonna upload. Just because that's just how I want to do this. And yeah, just trying to do something new, trying to just give me something to. I don't want to say vent because it isn't really venting. I'm not really mad about anything. It's just get my thoughts out, so I'm not thinking about them all the time, and I can, focus on other things and maybe be less. There's nothing to be less about. Just trying to get my thoughts out there. So yeah, sorry if this was very very spaced out, very kind of I actually just I woke up and I wanted to put something up, and it just sorry if this sounds really whack, but I mean if you enjoyed it, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like this kind of thing because I'm gonna keep doing it because apparently I've gotten some good feedback, and if you watch this, and you want to give me some feedback, I think most people are my friends, but um, you know, I'll I'll be waiting for that later when I upload this. So yeah, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed, give me a like, I guess. Stuff, YouTube algorithm. Y'all, I'm tripping, bro. I'm tripping, bro. But like, yeah. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helped you. I hope this, because it helped me. I hope this helped you, and I hope you got something out of this. I hope you got to know me just a little better. But I mean, that's just weird. But like, I just hope that you have a great rest of your day, and whatever you just woke up or you're just going to bed or whatever, just I hope that you can get through this election, and just remember that whatever happens, you're going to get through it, and just continue to be strong and continue to um just stand for what you want to stand for. All right? Unless it's racism. Then don't stand for that. Like, come on, bro. That's whack. Unless it's racism or homophobia. None of that stuff. None of that stuff. Stuff like that, nah, don't stand for that. If you stand for that, you're whack. That's all I gotta say. All right, nah, see you later, bro. Peace out.